primarily because the council had decided to have a year called Armagh Together and asked every voluntary group to come up with ideas, and there was a certain amount of funding available. So Aetna actually thought of the William Kennedy Piping Festival because the events were all intended to try and reinforce whatever areas agreement existed in communities, and we thought the piping crossed all the barriers, and had William Kennedy, an amazing pipe maker from the 18th century, and was to resurrect his memory. We got some funding and ran it, and it kind of took off. Everybody said, when's the next one going to be? We had no notion of a next one. It was just a one-off festival. Like, it was brilliant. It exceeded all our expectations. It was like one of the maddest weekends we ever had.
One of the things that the festival here has done is it has reconnected pipes right throughout the whole of Europe, because there are very few countries, you could say very few countries in the world, that they don't have some form of a bagpipe in them.
So young pipers, when they come to the club, are very fortunate that they not alone learn the pipes, but they also get an opportunity to play the pipes in very different contexts. And piping to them is not just about coming to the class on a Monday night and learning their tunes and going home and practicing.
I also am involved in the backstage and the setting up of the stage, and basically the stage management of the William Kennedy Piping Festival for all the concerts, right through from the Thursday to the Sunday.
But the festival itself, I see every year I come, there's people from different countries coming. Sometimes you see similar people that seems to be getting more popular, and concerts are always sold out. So I think they're doing a great job for music in Northern Ireland. I think in Ireland in general, the school itself. There's young kids outside there playing today. Did you see them? Fantastic. They're only tots of 10 and 11, and they're playing very complicated tunes, I think, for their age. So that's what they're producing. They're doing a great service to the culture and the music.
I believe that up to 6,000 children in Armagh can once again benefit from the many workshops that are being run as part of the festival in conjunction with schools in the city district.
Could you speak some Scottish for us?
It's not. See, there's not an actual language called Scottish. There's old Scots, but no one speaks that at all these days. And it's
very
like,
few people.
and it's basically we speak English or Scottish Gaelic, which is almost the equivalent of Gaelic over here,
Amazing trip, anyway, just to go over there and see all the different pipes. Like the festival was just something else, and concerts were amazing. Plus the kind of interaction with all the other musicians that have come over here and things like that. That's been quite good.
The Irish experience did galvanise countries worldwide, and I saw that firsthand in both appreciating what they still had and reviving what they had lost. And Irish musicians, no less the musicians from Armagh, could see that quite clearly. I myself, as I was travelling abroad, you could see there was that Brittany took a huge, the Breton musicians took a huge encouragement from what was happening in Ireland, and their music, was being played more and more, and they were more defiant about, ensuring that their music wasn't lost.
come into a class and somebody says, okay, do this, you have to know why you're doing that. What are you trying to achieve by all that sort of fingering? So hopefully I've given you references that you can go and listen to and then say, oh, this is what he was talking about, and then try and produce that sound. And I say what sounds right, but you have to immerse yourself in the traditional stuff, you know. So that's why I always recommend older players. Sadly, I'm becoming one of them myself. But
Yeah. Do you play some of the fellas?
No,
Okay.
but I'll watch. It's all right.
No.
It's been giving me a lot of grief, and I'm not happy with. Maybe why I'm struggling is I'm not working out how to make it suit the pipes, even though I'm learning for recording the pipes.
Definitely feel part of a piping world as basically it's Pipers United. Everyone joins together, play tunes. You really do feel like you're at one whenever you're in a piping session, obviously.
Traditional music obviously is a solo performance, and people practice on their own, people play on their own, people perform at concerts on their own, but it's also very sociable music, and to most people traditional music is what they hear when they go to a session.